So I don't really have it in me anymore right now to do the YouTube thing. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all, man. It's just not in me right now. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. What's good? Welcome back. Welcome back. I know. I know it's been so long. So long that I forgot how to post up my camera. It's been a while, bro. It's been a while. Um, we have a couple things to discuss. First and foremost, Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose retired the other day. I was gonna do a video that day, but just I'll get into that a little bit later. I got a lot going on currently, and I've had a lot going on. I've been saying this almost the entire time I've been on YouTube. I just got a lot going on, life this, life that. I know everybody has shit going on, bro, but we'll get to that. Derrick Rose retired. Sad. That, oh my gosh, bro. I was sad for sure. Like, it hit me like, damn, bro. Like, this is like, not like he died, but like he's no longer going to be an NBA. Like, he just doesn't have it. He had one more year left on his contract with the Memphis Grizzlies, and he was just like, you know what, bro, go ahead and waive me. I don't got it no more. And it's just sad to see. It's a sad reality when you really consider what Derrick Rose was, or what he was projected or supposed to be as an NBA player, man. Coming into the league in 2008. Had so much hype on him, especially being a kid from Chicago, being drafted to Chicago. There's even more pressure there. We know what it did with how it did for LeBron James. Obviously, LeBron James' career has been, he's lived up to the hype and surpassed it at that. But coming into the league, bro, Derrick Rose was not expected to be an MVP. Yes, we knew he was going to be a Hall of Fame caliber type of player just because of the projection of his playing in high school at Simeon and then in college at Memphis. We knew Derrick Rose was going to be, I'm saying we, like, I was really watching basketball in 2008 and stuff like that. I was in elementary school, bro, so I wasn't really paying attention to that. But becoming an avid basketball fan years down the line, I knew who Derrick Rose was. Don't get me wrong, but where am I going with this? If y'all can't tell, it's been a while, and it's 9 in the morning. It's just a lot going on. But yes, Derrick Rose being the youngest MVP of all time in NBA history, at just 22 years old, and seeing the way that the injuries really just took him out of every kind of. He was going here and here and here. He was climbing and climbing and climbing. Derrick Rose was the top point guard in the entire NBA, bro. The top point guard in the entire NBA, where you had a Russell Westbrook, a Darren Williams, you had Chris Paul, Rajon Rondo, who am I forgetting, bro? Jason Kidd, Steve Nash. You had so many great point guards, and this young dude in his third year at just 22 years old was the MVP of the league. Now, that following season, so he played 81 games his rookie year, 78 games the second year. His MVP season, he played 81 games. Then he dropped down to 39 the very next year. Then 10, then 51, 66, and that was the last we saw of Derrick Rose in Chicago. He's traded to New York. Was probably the most, I want to say surprising, but at the same time it was upsetting because it's like, it's Derrick, it's a Chicago kid. Y'all trading Derrick Rose. It was just crazy. So they traded Derrick Rose to New York. He went out there, he did his thing, he did what he had to do. He's averaged 18 points in the New York Knicks uniform. 64 games played for him that year. He leaves the Knicks, goes to Cleveland, where he only plays 16 games. Ends up being traded to Minnesota, where he plays just 9 games. So that whole season, he only played 25 games. Derrick Rose played 25 games in the 2017-18 season. Then he goes to 51 in his last year in Minnesota. Then he goes to Detroit. Bro, we're talking about an MVP player. He's on his 4th team at this point. 5th team. Chicago, New York, Cleveland, Minnesota, Detroit. He's on his 5th team at this point, bro. And he's still in his 20s, bro. So you go to Detroit. He plays 50 games, averages 18 for them again, like he did in New York. The very next year, he only plays 15 games. That's sad, bro. That is sad. Then you go to New York again, he plays 35, 26, 27 games. This last year in Memphis, he only played 24 games. I didn't know it was that few. I didn't. That's honestly, it's really real life sad, bro. Like, Derrick Rose was that guy. He was supposed to be up there with Michael Jordan. When you talk about the greatest Chicago Bull players of all time, it was going to be Michael Jordan, Derrick Rose. And you could still kind of put it that way, but his career just doesn't live up to that. He's a 3-time All-Star, 1-time All-NBA, MVP. That's not really a Hall of Fame resume. You got guys like T-Mac, 5-time All-Star or whatever. How many? He has more than 3 All-Stars. He has more than just 1 All-NBA. Like, T-Mac was a dog. You don't see them during the, I'm just like, there is an argument that he won't make the Hall of Fame. I think he could. I think he should. But there is an argument. Like I said, man, it's really just it's sad to see that our childhood heroes, like a Derrick Rose, like Chris Paul, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, all these guys are really, they're getting to that time. James Harden, Russell Westbrook, they're getting to that time, bro. And it's a sad reality, yes, but we are still in good hands with dudes like Shea, Ja Morant, Ant-Man, all these young dudes that are still in the league, Joel Embiid, all these other guys. But it's just like, man, Derrick Rose. It sucks, man. It sucks. And I mean, it was going to happen one way or another at some point in time, but we appreciate you, Derrick Rose. Always had love for you, bro. Even in the tough times when people was down on him. I mean, down on Derrick Rose, bro. Like, people were talking bad on Derrick Rose, like it was his fault that he just couldn't stay healthy. Like, these players cannot control that. You think players want to not play bad? If you're in NBA, I'm pretty sure 90% of those guys love basketball to where they do not want to be away from the game. So, for a guy like Derrick Rose, we know and see the drive and the passion that he has for the game, bro. Just to everybody to just give up on him like that, bro. It was hurtful. It was hurtful, bro. It hurt a lot to see, man. And I forget how long ago it was, man, but it was on Instagram. Some dude was like, he saw Derrick Rose in public, and he like just let him know like he appreciated him and all this stuff. And he was like, Derrick Rose basically told him, Derrick Rose is on the way out of a rehab center. That was what it happened. He saw Derrick Rose coming out of a rehab center and let him know, like, just gave him his praises right there on the spot. And Derrick Rose basically told him, like, bro, you made my entire day. Like, that was, like, people have been shitting on me for years now. Like, you really just made my, like, give flowers to these dudes while they still here, man. Give flowers to these dudes while they still here, because when they are retired and out of the game, like I did with Kobe Bryant, bro, I didn't appreciate Kobe until it was too late. It was too late. And I'm not talking about when he passed. I mean, like, his last few seasons is when I started appreciating Kobe Bryant. Appreciate these guys and give them their flowers while they're here. Stop hating, bro. Stop hating. There's nothing to hate. Is he a bad guy off the court? No. Then enjoy basketball for what it is, bro. You don't have to hate. If he's not on your favorite team, cool. But you don't have to hate on these dudes, bro. They are still human beings at the end of the day. They still have lives. They still have feelings. So give these dudes, like a Russell Westbrook right now. Like, I don't know why people hate Russ so much. And I'm not going to go into that, bro. Let's get into this trade, man. 8.5 minutes on Derrick Rose. I still got to talk about other stuff. Let's get into this, man. So the New York Knicks, out of left field again, decided to trade away not the Knicks trading. The Knicks traded away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo for Karl Anthony-Towns, yo. Karl Anthony-Towns is a New York Knick. So the Knicks, oh my gosh, bro, in the last year and a half-ish, bro, the Knicks, maybe even 2 seasons, going back and getting Jalen Brunson, I think the Knicks have been the best organization when it comes to piecing together a team that I've seen in my fandom of basketball, bro. Outside of the OKC Thunder, what they did with their picks and how they were able to formulate with the Paul George trade, getting Shea and formulating all that shit with J-Dub, and then getting Chet, and then how everything is piecing together now with Caruso. You got Lou Dort. Everything is just piecing together for OKC. Hartenstein, Isaiah Joe, like we just have, everything is just there right now. But the Knicks are on a different level, bro, because not only are they kind of in the same I don't know how I really want to phrase that, but the Knicks are kind of in that same realm of tier of teams when it comes to the OKC Thunder. Like, it's a team that is just one piece away from being a legit championship contender, and I feel like the Knicks actually just went out and did that, because you go from signing Jalen Brunson to a team that was led by Julius Randle. Okay, it's Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. That's the tandem. Then you go out there and you make the moves to get Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, and you bring the Nova Boys together. That seems to work beautifully, okay? It worked beautifully. It didn't work as well the first year as it did year 2, but it worked beautifully. Then you go out, you make a move to go and strike gold with OG Anunoby by trading away RJ Barrett, a number 3 overall pick. Well, he was 3rd, right? The 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft. 2019, 2018, one of those. You trade RJ Barrett away. Emmanuel Quickly, who was the front runner for 6th man at the time. You trade away 2 of your rising young stars. Stars is a stretch. 2 of your rising young talents in RJ and Quickly. You go and get OG Anunoby, a proven, established defender, 3-and-D wing that is a champion. He hasn't been an all-star, I don't think so, but he's a champion, so he's proven that he's like that to an extent. That seems to go smoothly, seemingly. You lose Julius Randle to injury, you lose Mitchell Robinson to injury before the season even starts, and you're still somehow able to come away with the 2 seed when it's all said and done. Jalen Brunson looked like an MVP caliber type of player in the season that he just played, and you still were able to make something happen in the offseason. The way that their season ended, it's like, okay, we running back next year with a fully healthy team. We're good. We should make it to the finals. But there was still that doubt, like, they're still a piece or 2 away. Like, this team formulated how it was really working. It was good. It was solid. They just fell short somehow to the Indiana Pacers. Injury, that it's a part of the game, so you can't really make excuses for it. But injury really played a part in the Knicks' downfall last year. Especially how they was going toe-to-toe with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. Oh my God, the Knicks really, oh my God, the Knicks were not hurt. We could have seen something different. We really could have seen a different champion last year. But yeah, you go in the offseason after the way their season ended on that kind of a low, but a high, because that's the Knicks. It's the Knicks. They've been a laughingstock of the league for so long. You go and make a move to get Mikal Bridges from the Brooklyn Nets, your in-state rival. A team that you should never make moves with the Brooklyn Nets in the new, they should have never made moves in any universe. But somehow, some way, Sean Marks called up Leon Rose. Or Leon called Sean, I don't know how it went. What you want from Mikal, man? And they made that move. Now Mikal Bridges is a New York Knick. The Nova boys are in full attack. All they're missing is Ryan Arcidiacono. And then this happens. Karl Anthony-Towns is traded for Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. When we consider the season that the Minnesota Timberwolves just had, hey, yo, it's been a while, bro, so I got a lot built up in me right now, bro. It's been a while. It's been too long. I miss doing this shit, man. Literally, hey, we're going to get into that. You consider the season that the Timberwolves just had, bro, and the hype that was riding on them coming into this season. It's like, oh yeah, Minnesota gonna be number 1. I've heard numerous people say either Minnesota or OKC will be the 1 seed out west this year, and you couldn't tell me otherwise neither. For them to trade their second best player on the entire team, the guy that they drafted in 2015-16 and won Rookie of the Year for them, a 2-time All-NBA, 4-time All-Star for y'all. A guy that just scored 62 points in a game for y'all last year. They trade him away for Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo and 1 first-rounder. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad move. I'm not saying it's a bad move. But what are we doing? What are we doing, Minnesota? You had the formula not only defensively, but offensively. Rudy, forget about him offensively. Forget about that. Karl Anthony-Towns tandem with Anthony Edwards, a legit stretch 5. Forget him playing the 4 because it's only because Rudy is there. Karl Anthony-Towns is a center. He played the 4 because Rudy is there. A legit 7-1 stretch 5 that is shooting 41% from 3. Well above league average. Now it's up in the air sometimes. His shot is not always consistent, but last year it was 41% for a 7-1 center. And they traded away for a guy that let me do him some due diligence. Julius Randle. Let me look at his shooting percentages, but I promise you it's not 41%. I can assure you that. Let me just go ahead and double check. But what I was getting at is they trade him away for a guy that shooting has been even far less consistent than Karl Anthony-Towns. So it's like, what are we doing? Like, y'all had the recipe. Let's look. 2023, 2024, he shot a total of 31% from 3. A 10% drop-off. Don't get me wrong, Julius Randle is far from a bad player, but he's only had one season where he was even close to league average, and it was a 41%. His most improved season, I'm pretty sure that was 2020, 2021. He shot 41% from the 3. Ever since, it's been below 35%. Like I said, don't get me wrong, Julius Randle is not a bad player. By no means am I saying that. He averaged 24 points for them next to Jalen Brunson last year in an injury-riddled season, a 46-game season. The year before that, next to Jalen Brunson, he played 77 games and averaged 25. Don't think I'm downing Julius Randle at all. But what I'm saying is, offensively and defensively, he is not anywhere near Karl Anthony-Towns. If you want to talk about rebounding, they're damn near on the same scale. Yes, Julius Randle is far more aggressive than Towns is, and at times he can look more of a bruiser or an anchor than Towns can, just because of the strength and the aggression that he does play with. But they had the recipe with a defensive player of the year, a guy that can play defense if he really wants to lock in Towns. But offensively, he's that's no question at all. You know he's going to give you 20. He's a 23 point per game scorer for his career. He's going to give you at least 23 points for the season. I don't like the move for Minnesota. I don't. Unless they're trying to do something else. I don't know who's going to want Julius Randle after him being traded just now. I just don't know about Minnesota. I don't like it for Minnesota. The spacing is just bad now. Rudy Gobert and Julius Randle on the floor at the same time. What are we doing? No, like that. Really, what are we doing? Because you still got Naz Reid. So you telling me Naz is about to stay a 6 man? Like, what are we doing? Like, honestly, please, somebody, if you can figure this out for me, tell me, what are we doing? Because you still got Jaden McDaniels on the floor too, who is not a great 3-point shooter. He's getting better for sure, but he's not a 40% 3-point shooter. I like the move for New York. a lot. Like what I said, bro, they were 1 or 2 pieces away. I think they are the championship. Like, they are the team. They are the team this year by far. At least in the East. I still got money on my Thunder. Don't get it twisted. The Thunder is still coming for that ass. Pause. But out East, I think the Knicks are the team to beat, bro. I think they're the team to beat. Now, the Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum thing, how they were being disrespected this entire offseason. Tatum not playing in the Olympics at all. Jaylen Brown not being even asked to be on the team, but you gonna go get Derrick White and Drew Holiday? You feel me? So they got a little bit of chip on their shoulder. They gonna come in the season, I think, at least with some kind of vengeance to an extent, because you're champions. What are you going to be really that upset about? I got mine. So I don't That's just, hey, this is going to be hell of a season. A hell of a season, bro. I am so excited. But there's a caveat, and I'll get into that. So if you're an avid subscriber and you watch more than just the basketball videos, you know I started school in July. So, with me starting school, I go 3 days a week. It's not that bad. 3 out of the 7 days a week I'm in school. But with that being said, so let me put it to y'all this way. I wake up at 4 in the morning, 4:15 every single day, Monday through Friday, to get to work by 5:45, 6 o'clock at the latest. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm doing that same thing, but when I get home at 3:30, I got 2 hours until it's time for me to go to school at 6. From 6 to 10, I'm at school. I don't get back home until about 10:15. So maybe, let's say I get into bed 10:45. That's 5-6 hours of sleep every night. No real time to even have, I don't have the energy to sit and make videos, because I don't like sitting and just formulating BS videos, bro. If I'm gonna make a video, it's gonna be informational, it's gonna be resourceful, it's going to be entertaining. I'm not gonna want to sit in front of the camera and just BS y'all. So I don't really have it in me anymore right now to do the YouTube thing. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all, man. It's just not in me right now. I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. The passion, the drive is definitely still there. I have hundreds. And I mean hundreds. I have hundreds of videos ready to go. No, not ready to go. Ready to be edited. Granted, they are gaming videos. I know a lot of y'all, damn, fat ass piece of dust, get out of here. I know a lot of y'all not really here for that, but that's just, it's my channel. I'm gonna do what I love to do. I love the game. I love music. I love direct. I love a lot of things, and I'm gonna bring a lot more to the channel pretty soon with this. I'm telling y'all, bro, I've been doing a lot. I've been working very fucking hard over the last 2.5 months, bro. I've been working so fucking hard, bro. Y'all just don't understand, bro. I'm getting a little emotional, bro, but y'all don't understand how I've been grinding over the past couple months, bro. I've been putting in so much work to get to where I want to be, bro, in the next few years, that when y'all see what I've been piecing together, bro, y'all gonna be proud, bro. Y'all gonna be proud, bro. At least the people that have been here through this journey, bro. Y'all really gonna be proud of your boy, man. I can't give away too much, but I'll tell y'all a little bit about what I've been doing in school. I've been doing radio commercials. I've been doing TV commercials. I've been doing music videos. I've directed music videos. I've shot, edited music videos. I've been doing, I have a website. I've built a website for myself, which I will be putting live very, very soon. What else, man? I worked on a short film as an extra, and now I'm working on a movie. I'm working on a movie as an assistant director, man. The last 2 months have been a whirlwind of struggle, emotionally, mentally, physically. But I wouldn't trade it. Bro. I've been networking. I've been meeting new people and putting myself in position to really make a career out of this media shit, bro. I've told y'all, this YouTube is just my start. This is base level for me, bro. I just want to get have people that support me in my in my natural element, and before I am who I am, the people that are here, the 152 of y'all that have hit that subscribe button, those people, off 152 of y'all, and the people that we're going to continue to get, this is just base level, ground level one for me right now. I have a dream and a goal to be a don't say anything you don't want to say. My drive is based off of helping other people achieve what they want to achieve, whether that is musically, anything. I want to help. Like I'm huge on helping people, bro. Philanthropy is a major part of my life. So in any way that I can help people, bro, that's what I would do. My end goal for this, for myself, I am going to be owning my own, and I've already started it. I just have to put the LLC to paper type of thing. We got to put ink to paper to get the LLC done. But the Sideline Perspective Entertainment Company is going to be known across the world within the next decade. Mark my words, bro. And that's going to be because of derived out of this man right here, Tyrese Anthony Walker. I feel like I'm just spewing out words right now, bro. So I'm just go ahead and end this. 25 minutes is a bit too long for me. So yeah, like I said, man, it's been a grind. It's been great though. It's been great. It has been challenging for sure. I've had numerous days where I just want to give up, bro. I just want to give up. But I keep going. Now, as far as the channel goes, I will say the channel has been put on a back burner. It's kind of been put on a pause, a hold. If it wasn't for Towns getting traded or Derrick Rose retiring, y'all would not be hearing from me right now. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, if whenever y'all see me, man. I definitely want to be locked in for this NBA season. This is going to be kind of tough, seeing how I'm in school Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 6, and games usually start around 7 o'clock. So we're going to do our best. Man. We definitely going to be attending some games this year whenever I can. As always, man, just stick with your boy, bro. We are going to be great when the time comes. Trust me on that. Yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe, like the video. We always, as always, enjoy basketball. See you on the next one. Peace.